When it comes to COVID-19 in BC, small, often remote First Nations communities feared the worst. But as it turns out, Indigenous peoples have weathered the coronavirus storm better than the rest of the province.
From January 1st to June 14th of this year, just 87 First Nations individuals have tested positive for COVID-19.
More than 5,500 First Nations people have been tested. 4 have died from COVID-19. There are just 3 active cases. The First Nations Health Authority's chief medical officer says deadly outbreaks from the past prompted communities to take COVID-19 seriously.
We have people alive and well who tell the stories of previous pandemics, of Indian hospitals, of TB, of losing people in those circumstances.
Chief Judy Wilson with the Union of BC Indian Chiefs says alert signs were posted on doors where elders live to protect a vital part of the cultural fabric.
Our elders are knowledge keepers, our language keepers. They're the foundation of our communities and our nations and our families.
Now, as BC moves into phase 3 of the restart plan, some rural Indigenous communities with minimal medical resources have locked their regions down.
There's about 4 nations we're aware of that issued notices that were saying that they did not want any further tourists in their area, and we have been supporting that.
First Nations communities, but other communities as well, are more or less prepared to welcome guests and visitors this summer. So check ahead if you're going, particularly if it's a smaller community.
Chief Wilson says the fight against COVID-19 is not over. She anticipates a second wave. So keeping Indigenous communities healthy remains the focus as non-essential travel resumes.
We've already issued trespass notices, and we'll continue to do what we have to do to protect our people.
In Vancouver, Travis Prasad, City News.